All right, all right. Live. I'm doing a live thrift haul. I have probably 100 items here to show everybody. I'm a full-time reseller. I was a teacher for 13 years. Welcome back in. If you're coming back in, I'm sorry. I froze on the first one. I had a phone call, but I'm going to be posting this on YouTube. So if you want to see the whole thing, you can find it on YouTube. Let's go through it. I'm going to show you what I got. I'm a full-time reseller. I was a teacher for 13 years. I left teaching to do this, mostly because teaching became very stressful, and I love thrifting. I love reselling. I have a hustler mindset, so that's what I do. And these are Dan Post boots. Hi. Sorry if you were in here and it froze up, but I paid $14.99 for these boots. They're Dan Post. They're steel-toed, and they're waterproof leather boots. So $14.99. I looked up comps. I think these sell for 70 or 80, so I'll be able to sell these. I hate when the dog sneaky steals your food. All right, so I didn't buy very many pairs of shoes. I don't sell a whole lot of shoes, but I actually really like selling wrestling shoes. I've gotten into these the past year or two, but these sell really well, especially with Asics. If they're loud or a certain, they have like a certain wrestler name on the back, like their collab, and then you can look up the style number and the style code super easy on Asics. So they're really fast to look at what sold. And I picked these up for $7.99. The tag's on the inside, $7.99, and I can sell these, I think, for around 50 to 70 bucks. Do you have a website where things are listed? So I don't have a website, but I sell on eBay. So if you're just joining me, I'm a full-time reseller. I'm going to show you a whole bunch of stuff, probably over 100 items of the things that I bought this week and that I'll resell online. Everything here I buy, I resell, and I'll tell you the exact prices of what I think I'll get for them. If you're coming in late, you can find, actually, this is early, but if you have to go, follow me on YouTube. You can click on my bio and link tree on Surf's Up Finds. I actually have a lot of videos out there of my live thrifts and some pointers for like shipping and stuff, and like hauls like this. So you can, if you want to do some reselling as a side hustle or even make it a full-time job, you can find people like me who can kind of teach you some of the brands. So this is Duluth Trading. Spring used to be a really good reseller. It still is a good reseller. Obviously, I picked it up. These are $7.99 where I live, all the jeans are, but I picked these up because they're flannel lined. So these will sell really well in the summer, and I mean in the fall and winter. And I'm a seasonal seller, so I will hold on to these until the fall. And September 1st, I'll start selling all my fall and winter stuff. So right now, I'm only selling, I'm only listing winter and fall items. So thanks for joining me. This is a LL Bean. This is called a River Driver shirt. It has a Henley, and it actually has this 2-ply material. So it's like a wool blend. You can see the perforated holes right there. And then on the real side, it's just got this heather material. So you ever find these and they don't say River Driver, which a lot of times they don't say River Driver, you'll know what it is. These sell all day long in the fall and winter for about 22 bucks, 25 bucks plus buyer pay shipping. I only paid $5 for it. Everything that I sell, every single item I sell, I have the buyer pay shipping. Some people do free shipping. I do buyer pay shipping, so I price my stuff a little bit cheaper. So it pulls up, it populates for when people put in like cheaper on the search engine on eBay. But and then I have the buyer pay shipping. So I've actually got this FUBU. This is a Fat Albert FUBU shirt, and it's from Y2K. Y2K stuff's starting to sell. This was $4.99. It was $5. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so $4.99, $5, and South Pole and FUBU stuff. I'm going to start picking up. Some of it's starting to pick up on the secondary market, as it should. Like Jinkos and all that stuff has been doing really well, the Y2K2 stuff. So here's another South Pole. So I had that FUBU button up, and here's a South Pole button up. This is called like a baseball jersey, I would list it as. And this was $5 too. I think this will sell for $30 plus buyer pay shipping. So I'm going to make probably $20, $25 off of this, $20, $25 off of that. South Pole and FUBU. Hey, Julie. I don't pick up mall brands. Always tell people say, what to sell? What should I sell? What brands? You can watch videos like mine. But if you really want to know, go into an REI store. That will give you all the outdoor brands you should sell. Go into a Nordstrom's, take note of all the stuff they have. So those are the things you're looking for. You don't want to go into the mall and look at Aeropostale and places like that. But if it's super unique and nice, this is an American Eagle hand knit, super heavy sweater that's men's. It has the Moose logo, and these actually sell really well for me in the winter. So again, I'm going to hold off on this. This was $5. I think I'll be able to sell this for $35 or $40 in the wintertime. So I'll hold off on this until the winter. It's called See Lovely Thrift. I ship mostly all $3. So next item is a Peter Millar. And this is a blazer. Peter Millar blazers, I price them at about $40 to $50. This doesn't have any special material. It's all wool. So I'll purchase, my blazers are all $7.99 where I buy them, at least at the Goodwills. And I list them for $40 to $50 and the buyer pays shipping. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. What about Victoria's Secret clothes? Are they a good sell? I'm just doing a little bit of women's clothing these days. Trying to get more into it, but I know Victoria's Secret for the most part doesn't do well, but some things do. I know people sell just like their bras and stuff. Maybe their Y2K stuff. I don't know for sure. But this is a Tommy Bahama. And the reason I picked it up is it's silk and it has this giant hit on the back. It's embroidered. If you see Tommy Bahamas with these embroidered, big, huge hits on the back, you probably want to pick them up if they're priced right. So if they're priced around $5, $7, pick them up. You know, everything I show you has to be priced right. So this will probably sell for $40. Peter Millar blazer. Yeah, Peter Millar blazer. This is that blazer I just showed you. It's Peter Millar. You can see it right there. Peter Millar, they're known for their golf brand. So maybe, you know, at a nice event at the golf clubhouse, they might throw this blazer on or whatever. But they're a golf brand. They sell it at Nordstrom's. Hey, made it live. Yep. So what size? The blazer, you look at the inside pockets for the sizes. So right here on the inside pocket, look at the inside pocket, and that is a 42 tall. So if it's a T, it's a tall. If it's an R, it's a regular. If it's an S, it's a short. So that's a 42 tall. And it'll be up on my Surf's Up Finds eBay page. If you want to look at that or follow that. But Carbon to Cobalt, it's another brand that still sells for me well. This is just a short sleeve button-up shirt. It was $5. These will sell for around $22 to $25 shipped. Actually, the buyer pays shipping. You're welcome. And this is a Missin in Maine. This brand, so as a reseller, it's tough sometimes because I've been doing it since 2015. And when this brand came out on the market, these sold so well, like $40 overnight. Then like 30. Now these are selling for like $24, $25 for me, plus buyer pays shipping. But I still pick them up because they're only $5. And so I still pick these up. Do you have a very nice eBay store sale? Do you have a very nice eBay store well set, laid out? Thank you. Appreciate that. I've been doing it since 2015. But just a tip for everyone. Yeah, it's nice to have a good eBay store. You want good customer feedback. You want to do things well. But the items will oftentimes sell themselves. This one, not particularly, but if you have a really nice item, it should sell itself. Like if you have an Arc'teryx jacket, or let's say a really, really high-end Gucci jacket that's men's, it should sell itself if you have it priced right. Again, this is a Polo Ralph Lauren. I'm not going to go through all these, but this is a model that I picked up in 2023, where I buy these for $5 and I sell them for $15. They take me 1 minute to take pictures of and 1 minute to list. So I make $10 profit off of each one of those. So if you think about it over the course of time, $10 for 2 minutes of my time is really good money. I sell 5, 10 a week. So over the course of time, that's how I looked at those. They sell really well. I got all these Brooks Brothers, which is not a brand I'd recommend. The only reason I got these for $5 a piece, it's a brand I would not recommend for just colored shirts or striped dress shirts. But I got these because they all have this nice Brooks Brothers logo. They were all XL. What I'll do is lock them together, which means I'll take pictures of them all together, a really nice thumbnail, post it on my eBay page, and I'll sell them all together. I have 5, so I might sell them for around $75 to $80, make a quick 50 on those. So if you're just now joining me, appreciate it. I'll have this on my YouTube channel later on. It surfs up fine on YouTube. If you ever are looking for Bolo brands or want to see some of the stuff I got, I post all my live thrifts, all my live stuff on my YouTube channel. So just follow me over there if you want to see some of my stuff. I'll also have tutorials on shipping and things like that. But this is a really good brand to look out for, Outdoor Research. This is actually a down pullover jacket. It's not a full jacket. You call it a pullover because it's not a full zip. So it's only a half zip. It's down. It only cost me $5.99. I bet this I'll be able to sell for $70, $75 once winter hits. So what's winter hits? Or actually September 1st is when I start selling all my fall and winter stuff. So I'm at the point now where I have so much inventory that I only sell spring and summer stuff right now. And I have enough inventory for the fall and winter that I will sell at that time. So I'm a seasonal seller. If I were just starting out, I would list everything I have. So if you know, this was not 50 cents, this was $1 or $5.50 or $5.99. But if you're just starting out, I would list everything you have all year round. So these are Brooks Brothers. Again, I normally don't pick up Brooks Brothers, but these were screaming special. So they had these sailboats on them. I looked up the comps on the sailboats. They're like $25 plus shipping. So I paid $3.99, and then I will sell them for $25 plus shipping to somebody. So I'll make good money on those. I also picked up 2 pairs. I'll tell you about measurements in a second. I picked up 2 pairs of Vineyard Vine shorts. These used to do really well for me. Now they sell for about $18 plus shipping. I pay $3.99 for them, but I have so many that I've sold that they're super easy. I can take pictures in about 30 seconds and list them in about 30 seconds as well. And I also got these. These will sell for more because they had these little embroidered Vineyard Vines whales on them. And these, again, were $3.99 in a super good condition. They're almost like new. They don't even have a crease in them. So for measurements, what I do for measurements are important because what will happen is you'll list your item and people will ask for measurements and then you have to go back and check it. So my method of measurements to me is the easiest. I do flat lay pictures, and what I'll do is when I lay my item flat, let's say a shirt, I'll lay it flat, take the pictures, then I'll take my measuring tape and take the collar. I'll put the measuring tape down from the collar to the end of the seam or the end of the hem, and I'll take a picture of that. And then the pit to pit, I'll take a picture of that, and that's it. I don't write anything down. I don't write anything in my listing about the measurement. So I just take the 2 pictures. If people ever ask about measurements, they see it right in the pictures. So that's how I do measurements. They sell those at Ross for $10, the Vineyard Vines. I still get $18 from these online. So they don't have Ross in the country and everywhere else. So people will pay for those, and I ship them. I sell them. And if you want, you can follow my eBay store and see what I sell. Totally transparent with everything I do. Here's another one of those Polo Ralph Laurens that I sell. Again, I wouldn't recommend this to new sellers. This is just something I do because I'm in the thrift stores every day. But I sell these all the time. So about 2 minutes of my time, I make $10 on those. Yeah, so let's keep going. I found these brand new with tags. I knew right away what they were just because I've been doing this so long. But these are Ryder Cup RLX pants. And RLX are the Polo Ralph Lauren golf brand. And these are from the Ryder Cup, which is a PGA event. Or actually, it's a USA versus Great Britain, I think, event in golf. But anyways, brand new with tags. These will sell for probably $60 to $70. And I only paid $5. So, yeah, 5. So good. Good on those. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask. I appreciate you people in the chat doing it. Here's another pair of those Duluth with the flannel lining, $7.99. These will sell for around 30 plus shipping once fall hits. So I'll pick those up now and I'll sell them in the fall. Here's a newer golf brand to keep on the lookout for. These hats sell really well. I've sold a bucket hat before, which is like the all the way around bucket hat. 99 cents, like unworn condition. PXG is what it is. PXG. It's a newer golfing brand, and these do well. So 99 cents. I think I could turn this into $20. That's pretty much $20. Yeah, I sell Ariat clothing. What spreadsheet do I use? I don't use a spreadsheet. I don't have a spreadsheet. I do sell Ariat clothing. Ariat's a really good brand to sell. Ariat's a really good brand to sell. Do you stay away from smaller sizes? No. Hey, how's it going, Funky? No, actually, I don't. It's funny because small, extra small, and men's clothing sell pretty well for me. Surprisingly, I've kind of noticed that recently. And then like 2XL and bigger, 3XB, 4XB. Those are like the keys. The best are the bigger, but small stuff sells well. If you go through the men's section, you don't find many small items, and they actually sell well. So here's a $5 shirt. Again, this is a USA Adidas polo for golfing. The USA Adidas polo always sell well for me. They sell for over 20 bucks. So $5 into 25. And again, buyer pays shipping for everything I sell. Buyer pays shipping for everything I sell. Hey, I'm headed back to Thrift looking for board games. Any that you are good in particular? So I don't sell board games, but I know there are people that do. What I do is just look up comps. Find any vintage board games and then look up the comps on eBay. Super easy to do. Doing well, I've been taking some tips from you, pricing some stuff in the $15 to $20 range. Hey, thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Take tips. So like those Polo Ralph Laurens, if you're passing it up, if your hands are on it and it doesn't take you a long time to list, like if you have a whole bunch of listed, you could sell similar, pick it up. It only takes you 2 minutes to list it. Might as well. I sell BKE jeans only. I don't sell anything else BKE other than the jeans. You always want to look at the hems to make sure there's not fraying. I picked these up for $7.99. I list them for around $27 plus shipping. The buyer pays shipping. And these sell for me. I can't keep them in stock year round. Easy $10 bill. Yep, easy $10 bill. If you do free shipping, you're losing money. It just depends. Here's Gymshark. Gymshark's a brand that I've been picking up. They don't sell. It's not a Lululemon, but they do sell well. I'll probably make about $15 profit off of this. It was $5, but it's good color, brand new, almost looking. But yeah, I do buyer pays shipping and I price my stuff down cheap. So when people go in and do the search engine and they do like cheapest to most expensive, mine will pop up first, but it will have buyer pays shipping. Some people do free shipping and they price it a little bit higher. It's whatever works for you. I always pass on BKE, but I suppose I won't. Yeah, BKE jeans do really well. Now, it all depends on what you're paying. I'm paying $7.99 for these. I will not pay more than $10. I will not pay more than $10 for these. And then this is just this is a 5-star Nike hoodie, which I've never seen before. I actually haven't looked up any of the comps on most of this stuff. I just kind of know it. These are one of the items that I've never seen before. 5-star is with a whole bunch of like football stuff, player worn. So I wonder if this was like you get it if you're a 5-star recruit for football. So it's $5, minimum $20 or so in the fall. I'll sell that for. Jared Kushner. I don't know Jared Kushner. I thought eBay filters said lowest price including shipping. It might. Yeah, they did cleats like that. Yeah, so 5-star. Yeah, 5-star, maybe recruit. Not for sure. So any Levi's that I find that are, this is actually vintage Levi's-ish. I mean, it's vintage is anything 20 years or older. But any Levi's I find with the metal buttons, I pick up. So any Levi's with the metal buttons, I pick up. This was $5. These sell for me all the time. I never sit on them very long. Most I sit on these are probably 30 to 60 days, and I make $20 profit off these shirts. So here's a Lululemon women's shirt, actually. You can see that nice Lululemon design in the front. And then on the back, it has the design, and it has the hit right up top. So this was, again, $4.99. I knew it was Lululemon right away because I felt the material, and I saw the rip-out tag. You knew it right away. And then on the back, of course, it has the Lululemon. I found regular denim pearl snap. All my items usually average under $5. That's good. I thrift at a lot of Goodwills, church sales, Salvation Armies. That's mostly. Do you save any worn items? Yeah. So what I do, or just put them away. So someone just asked, and if you're just now coming in here, follow me on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to put this whole video on my YouTube. I do a lot of live thrifts. I put those on my YouTube. It'll show you a lot of brands not to pick up and brands to pick up. So if you follow me on YouTube, you can watch a lot of these. I like to watch them in the background. I watch other people all the time. But so yes, I'm a seasonal seller. So for example, I have these Duluth flannel line jeans, And I will actually store these in a tote until the fall and winter. And since I've been full-time, I have so much inventory that I can do that. If I were just starting out like I was as a side hustle, I would list everything I have all the time. I wouldn't just hold it. If I had the time, I'd list it. So even right now, if I had the time, I would list this, but I don't have the time because I have probably 200 items of spring and summer to list. So here's Polo Ralph Lauren 3XB. Again, the bigger, the better with Polo Ralph Lauren. So if this was not 3XB, if this was a medium, you're probably looking at $13, $12 plus shipping. But since it's a 3XB in black with the red pony, these sell for about $23 plus shipping. So $10 more, big price, big price. Do I have a lot of repeat customers? I do. Yep. Flannel line Duluth for $7. That's exactly what I just bought this for. Yeah, I actually have a lot of repeat customers. eBay now shows if you have a repeat customer. So I actually reach out to those people and say, hey, thanks for, normally I don't reach out to people who buy stuff other than just sending them their item. But I say, hey, thanks for being a repeat buyer. I really appreciate it. So this is a brand to look for too. It's called J. Lindbergh, and it's a golf brand. They make other things too, but this polo is kind of like asymmetrical, so it's kind of weird to see it. But these always sell for me. I never keep these in stock. I don't think I have one in my store right now. So $5, these sell. I put these for about $22 to $25. It's a polyester spandex type brand. Sold new with tag. Sold a new with tags for $35 overnight. Big sizes do great. Yeah, big sizes do well. So women's flannel line jeans. Sometimes I'll pick them up if they're LL-Bean and vintage, but they definitely don't do as well as men's. Definitely don't do as well as men's. I do run across them sometimes. What about extended sizes shorts and pants? Like huge. Do you know? Yeah, actually yesterday, it will be here. It will be in this haul. Actually, I can show you them now. If you want, I can show you them now. So I got these new with tags Levi's for $5. And look at the size on these. 52 by 32, big and tall. So big pants and big shorts sell really well. But it all depends on the brand. If they're Hager or George, they're not worth it, those brands. But this is a really good score. These are Polo Ralph Lauren. If you find anything Polo Ralph Lauren that's big and tall, and these pants are worth way more than those polos because they're actually like the military style pants with the cargo pockets on the front, these snap pockets. You have these waistband thingamajiggers, and then the back look like this. So these will actually sell for, I would not, and you can tell they have that military. Ralph Lauren will put stuff on their things like that. That's like their military line. But this, I wouldn't be surprised if these pants sell for $80, and they're a 50B. So 50 sells bigger. Yeah, wow, Levi's 60 size waist. That's huge. They have a stockpile. What about Carhartt? Carhartt's a great brand. You just have to thrift it at the right price to resell it. Everything I show you, as long as you thrift it at the right price, they do really well. These polo pants were only $5. So these were only $5. So thrifted them at the right price. One of my favorite brands in shorts, by the way, are Peter Millar, if they're not cotton. And these are not cotton. I saw the clouds right away, and I knew exactly what they were just because I sold them before. So I saw the clouds. They're Peter Millar. You'll see Summer Comfort sometimes, but these are definitely a blend of like polyester and spandex. Definitely take a picture for people of the blends because they usually want to know. But these are 100% polyester, and these will sell for probably $32 plus buyer pay shipping. I paid $4 for them. Thanks. Yeah, great info. Again, if you're missing or you're just joining, you can look at my YouTube channel, my profile. Just follow me, Surfs Up Finds on all social media. And I post a lot of bolos. I do live thrifts on there. I do all sorts of stuff. This was new to me. So this is probably like the most vintage Express tag I ever have seen. So that's Express, like the mall brand Express. But the reason it stuck out to me is because it had this embroidered USA. So this embroidered USA, and it's Express. So I looked up the comps right away. They weren't crazy money, but I think they're around 25 to 30 plus shipping. So it was only $5. But yeah, that will do really well in the like in the later summer months. How do you handle Lululemon no tag? So men's, they're usually as a size. I will show you. because I'm wearing one right now. Let's see. So on the interior of the shirt, underneath, you'll see there's an L. So under the interior, you'll find the size for men's shirts. On the pants and shorts, in the pockets, you'll see a little round dot with the number, which will have the size. All the women's pants and jackets have the little dot too. I'll have their size. With the tops on women's, it can be tough. Sometimes there's no size. So, well, that's sweet. How'd you get it? What I have that's sweet. Been selling online for 30 years now. Happy I found you. I still like doing it. Obsession. Hey, thanks. Yeah, I love it. I've been doing this since 2001 as well, and I love it. I used to, obviously, you can see the antiques. That was like my main jam, but I can't find them anymore. So I sell clothing mostly. Again, these are huge. The bigger, the better. These are size 48 for men, and I paid $5 for them. $5 for them. These are Duluth. And these are the fire hose type. They have a really canvasy feel like a fire hose. And they have these cargo pockets with these giant rivets on them. So these always sell really well for me. A lot of times right here on the inner waist, they say fire hose. Do you go to estate sales? I love estate sales. I love estate sales. Yep. Love estate sales. But you have to get in there first. But a lot of people pass up on clothing at estate sales. Of course, everyone goes for the antiques at estate sales. But a lot of people pass up on clothing. So like I was saying, here's a Lululemon women's skirt that I bought for $4 this week. And I had this ruffle in the back. When I saw the ruffle hanging on the hanger, I knew right away it was probably Lululemon. I saw the Lululemon. And then actually the bigger the better in Lulu too. So there's the size I was talking about. There's a size 10. So these will sell pretty well for me. So again, if you're looking at Lululemon men or women, you'll find a pocket. You'll look in the pocket. You'll find the size. Where do you buy my clothes? Top 5 staple brands for men's clothing. I can't answer that question. There's so many brands. I can't answer that question. It all depends on how much you buy it for. You can look at my store, Surfs That Finds on eBay, and see what I sell stuff for. But I mostly buy clothes at Goodwill, Salvation Army. So here's some more of those Flex fire hose. Like I said, they put it right on their interior of their waistband. These are actually shorts, so I'll list these right now. And they were $5. I got 2 pairs of them actually, so I'll just list. They'll be super easy to list the second pair. I'm in Illinois and garage sales starting. Yeah, I'm in Indiana. I'm right next door, and garage sales are coming up, and I love them. So, but I actually don't hit garage sales unless I pass them on the road. So I don't go searching for them, but I will pass them up on the road. So here's a Burberry Brit with the Novacek, and it's long sleeve. So it's got like that Novacek look. It doesn't actually have the little hit or the flip collars that are Novacek, but this will still do well. And for $5, I think I could turn this into 35. Do you include packing slip in the eBay offers? I don't put packing slips in any of my items, and I've sold over 28,000 items. So I don't do packing slips. I haven't found the need to. How much do I sell pants for? I just look up sold comps. So you can go to eBay and look up sold comps, and that's what I sell the pants for. So this is a dry fit. It's actually Purdue, which is a college in Indiana. It was $5. But the thing that really stands out about this shirt is the size. And if you can't see, it's a 3XL. The bigger, the better. And most brands that are good, like Nike, Polo Ralph Lauren, Under Armour, any of those brands that are like good to mid-tier. If you get the big sizes in the really good brands, that's good too. So another pair of those Duluth pants that I just showed you. So again, they have those cargo pockets. They're that canvasy, thick material. These always sell well for me, especially in the fall time. So, and they were $5. Another pair of those. Do you include pack slip? How much do you sell pants for? Yeah. So it just depends. I'll look up the comps. Here's another one of those Polo Ralph Lauren's. This one's unique because it's got that red stripe. This will probably sell within a day of me listing it. I buy it for $5 and I sell it for $25. I sell it for $15 and I make 10 off of it. If they're a bigger size, like a 2XB, I'll sell them for like in the 20s. So, but this is not a model I'd recommend for any newbies out there. I wouldn't recommend getting those for newbies. Here is a Under Armour quarter zip. I sell these quite a bit. You can look at my store. I think I sold one just yesterday. And again, it was only $5. These actually have gone down in price for me. I sell them for about around $20 plus buyer pay shipping. They used to sell for more, but $20, 5 into 20 is good. I use USPS. So everything I do is USPS through eBay. So I put all my calculations, everything into eBay. It automatically sends the buyer the invoice. They pay me. I print out the labels on eBay straight from my computer, and I actually save by doing it at home. Are you reselling used clothes or used? Or are they advertised as new? No, all these are advertised as used unless they're new with tags. So unless they're new with tags, they're all used. So these are very popular, actually. If you don't know, Disney jersey sweatshirts or long sleeve shirts, these are actually called jersey. This is Peter Pan, and this is a jersey sweatshirt or jersey shirt. It has these really thick, like bubbly letters on the back, but these do really well. Believe it or not. Look up Disney stuff, guys. There's Disney nuts everywhere. People go to Disney, they buy the stuff for $100, they come home and donate it. $5 for those. Spirit jersey, yeah, Spirit jersey. Is that what I said? Oh, gimme. You weigh the items when listing. When I first started out, I weighed them, and that's extremely important. I made a little video on my YouTube, so you can check out my YouTube. You can see a little video I did on shipping. I might do some more on there, get more detailed. But yes, if you're new to it, you need to weigh your item. That will tell you how much it will be exactly. So if it's under a pound, it's first class. It will go much cheaper than if it's over a pound, which would be priority. So yes, you do need to weigh your item. Now that I've done this so long, I know pretty much in my head how much stuff weighs because I get a lot of the same items, jeans. But this is a Brooks Brothers, which I wouldn't, again, recommend picking up. But this is a tuxedo Brooks Brothers white shirt. So it has the, those are called French cuffs right there where there's no button. And it has the tuxedo ruffles in the front. Tuxedo shirts do very well. I've sold Prada. I've sold Eaton. I've sold all sorts of those. So eBay also has UPS and FedEx. Yeah, they do. eBay, you can choose how you want to ship it. I am in my house. I do everything out of my house. So my entire business is out of my house, all my storage, all my pictures, everything I do out of my house. The only thing is I have a P.O. box. So I have everything shipped from my P.O. box, the address, the postal service, and delivered back. So this is a Polo or a Puma golf shirt. It has that nice big hit on the back. None of it's peeling off. I buy these and sell them for around $20. I pay $5 for them. So again, everything that I buy, if you're just coming in, I buy and I sell them, and the buyer pays shipping. The buyer pays shipping. I thought you were in New York Public Library. Oh, because of this? I know, right? I love antiques, so if I could find more, I would. I found this Gucci tie. A lot of people pass over ties. I found this Gucci tie and a couple other ties I'll show you. And the tie is here. I only paid $2 for this Gucci tie. And the good thing about the Gucci tie, not all Gucci sells really well, but if it has like the Gucci GG on it, so someone will wear this and it will say like, look, I'm wearing Gucci. They want people to know. It will sell well. I didn't even look up comps. I knew for $2 it'd be worth picking up. So found the Goat North Face, Arctic Circle Expedition, Gore-Tex Parka, nice, 13, sold for $1,000. Wow, 24-hour auction. Should have did 7-day. That's nice, good pickup. Found a $5 or a $4 or a $13 item and sold it for $1,000. You can't beat that. So there's another tie. This is actually Brooks Brothers. What I was thinking about doing, we're lotting these up, but then peeked out this new with tags. So this is actually new with tags, Brooks Brothers. And I find Brooks Brothers new with tags ties. They're all silk. I sell them for around $25. And then right next to it was another one. And that one, of course, screams Brooks Brothers because it has the little whatever they have on it, their little logo. And it was new with tags too. And it was only $2. So what's up, Southern Treasures? At a Goodwill, 5 p.m. on a wreck all day. That's crazy. Actually, last night, I went to a Goodwill. I only usually thrift in the mornings and up until around 1. And so I went last night because I didn't go all day yesterday. And they had really good stuff. I mean, I hit it. It was awesome. I spent like $140. My average price was like $4. So here's $5. Again, I knew right away what brand that was with the ripped out tag, Lululemon. There are some people doing like the same rip out tag that aren't Lululemon. So you'll have to look for the little logo on these, which somewhere on here is a logo, and it's on the bottom. This one kind of blends in a little bit. Actually, a lot of the newer ones blend in a little bit, so this could be newer. Stepping up the game, I see you with that mini mic. I've had this mini mic. I just don't use it very much. But yes, Southern Treasures, I know you have the same one. I've had this. I don't use it very often, but I feel like it does have better quality sound. So here's another pair of those shorts I showed earlier. So I'll sell these. I'll put these and list these on right now. Here is a Banana Republic, which is a brand I normally would never pick up unless it screams something special or if it's new with tags like this wool sweater. It was $5, retailed for $80, but that doesn't mean anything because they mark stuff down their store, but it was $5. It's a wool cardigan sweater like a Mr. Rogers. And now, I mean, I'll take $20, $25 plus shipping for that. They don't sell as much as you think. That's why I don't get mall brands very often. Excuse me. Another Polo Ralph Lauren. I'm not going to go through these, but I've gone through probably 5 of these so far. I pick these up all the time, and I sell them super quick. If you're missing out on any of this or you're just joining, follow me over on YouTube. I'm going to post this video on YouTube, and there's over probably 100 different items I'm going through that I sold. So you're going to see a ton of items. You can play in the background or whatever. That's what I did to learn a lot of the stuff that I first started selling. Here's LLB new with tags. Anything LLB new with tags that are men's, I pick up. So these are just pants, basic pants, chinos, what I'd call them. $5 at the Salvation Army. So $5 for those, easy. Can you do an overhead view of how you make your pictures? Sure, yeah, I'm going to do that. I actually just got a tripod for like an iPad, so I'm going to be able to live with my iPad and do pictures from my phone. So if you're just now joining, a lot of you who know me, I do everything from my phone. So I take pictures from my phone, I list from my phone, I answer questions from my phone, I do everything from my phone but print the labels, which I could do because it's a wireless printer. But so I do every single thing from my phone. And the reason I do that was because of my old job. I would list when I had time, but now it's so easy for me and it makes a ton of sense because when I'm on the road or somewhere and I have any downtime, I can just list straight from my phone. Super easy for me, super efficient. And the phones nowadays have really good megapixels. So this is just a basic Nike polo, nothing special. It was $4, sell for $15. So we'll just go past that. I bought these yesterday. No, this is a Huck shirt. Never mind. So Huck Fishing, this is definitely a Bolo brand, especially if it's in good condition. Huck Fishing does really well. And this actually has a bass on it. So this is a freshwater, which will do well like in the Midwest where I live. So I have a feeling this will sell. This was $3.99. I have a feeling this will sell for probably close to $30. So if you're just now joining again, you can follow me on my YouTube channel and you can see all the stuff I've already gone through. So here is a Marmot jacket. It was $8. It's a women's. This is a soft shell and it's Marmot. Again, this is something they would sell at REI, new with tags, soft shell. No one wanted it because we're getting into spring and summer, but I do because I'm a seasonal seller and I will sell that over when the fall and winter come along. People will be looking for that along with this. So here's a North Face down jacket. This is a women's size large. So North Face down jacket. I did pay up for it. It was $15. But this North Face down jacket, and you can always tell if it's down because they'll have a number on the sleeve. And that's the fill, 550, 750, 800. The higher, the better. But these will sell super quick for me in the winter, like $80. So 15 and 80 is worth it for me. Thanks. Be on the lookout. Yeah, Bolo means be on the lookout for. I really appreciate you guys answering some of these questions. I'm going to be posting this video on my YouTube if you're just joining me. So it might be kind of weird when people are in there and see it. But I bought this tie right here. Again, I haven't been doing ties lately, but I used to quite a bit. And so I'm going back over to them when I see them. But this is a brand I sold blazers in, and they're super good. Ben Silver. It's a very unknown brand, and they sell really well. So I looked up the bicycle version of this tie, and they sell for $35 used. is only $1.99. So Ben Silver is a good brand to look for. Do not find it very often at all. So I picked it up. I also picked up, I wouldn't normally pick these up. They were $5 a piece just because of Under Armour, but these are the Under Armour, like you wear them under your football or you wear them under like your jersey or if you're running gear. But there were 3 of them. There might even have been a 4th one, and they're all in like brand new condition. So I'm just going to take a really good thumbnail, which is the first picture you'll see on eBay, and I'll lot these up. If you have any questions, North Face will sell year round. I know you don't do that, but just saying, yeah. So someone just said the North Face will sell year round. So they're talking about this North Face. It will totally sell year round. It's cold in the mountains. If you go to Colorado in the summertime, it gets really chilly there. So people will buy all that stuff. There's another one. Yeah, so I had 4 of them. But I do seasonal. So if I were just starting out, I would tell people like I did, anytime I got anything, I would list it as soon as I'd get it. So, but now I have so much inventory. There's bag number 2. I have so much inventory that I can wait until that season. So I will put all these in bins and wait until the winter and fall. And I can command the most money then. These are actually Grayson pants. Grayson's a really good golf brand. And here's some pants that I found. And these were $5 as well. So Grayson pants, these will actually probably sell for like $60, believe it or not. Grayson's a really good brand to look for. This was a good hit right here. I even posted it on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, I'll post stuff throughout the day on Instagram. It was $5. I'll answer that question. It was $5. This is a Brioni, which is a super high-end men's brand sweater. It does have a few little spots on it, but that doesn't matter. Brioni sells so well. Brioni is a great brand to find. People usually find them in just suits, but they do make sweaters and pants and items like that, ties. So let me answer some of your questions really quick. How do you store your items, what you're selling? I can't figure out a good system. There's a ton of ways to store. You can do like put them in bins and put them in numerical order. I put them in like items. So I have all my Under Armour polos in a bin that are striped, all my solid Under Armour polos in a bin. I have my Nike striped polos in a bin. I have my Nike plain shirts in a bin. I have all my Lucky Brand jeans in a bin, my BKE jeans in a bin. So that's how I do it. These few things right here actually came last night late. I did a second haul after my first thrift score. The compression shirts for the Under Armour. So I got this. If you guys know it, actually I'll ask you. This is a Nike full zip jacket. And it's a newer Nike tag. So this is probably within like the past, I don't know, 5 years. It was $10 I paid up for it, but because of this logo. Do you guys know what that logo is? How'd I get started? I used to sell antiques and collectibles. I was looking for something else, expand my wings, and I got into clothing. And clothing is a super easy thing to sell. There's abundance of it. People are donating it all the time, and it's super easy to ship. So yeah, soccer. Shelby, good job. Yep, soccer. So any Nike soccer stuff you want to look up. That's USA Soccer. USA Soccer stuff sells really well. Check that out. It has the stars going down the sleeves. I didn't even look up comps because I sell the stuff really well. If you ever have Nike clothing or Nike shoes and you want to look up comps, all you have to do is find the tag, and there's a SKU with, I think it's 5 digits, or actually 6 digits followed by 3. So it's 6 digits with a dash, followed by the 3 digits, the 410. And that's how you look up Nike. I bet you this will probably sell for 50 used. Also, right next to it, so that was $10. Then I found this Nike with this awesome hit on the front, and it's newer as well. And it's like fuzzy fleece, and it was only $3.99. So I don't know what the person was pricing at. They listed that for 10, this for 3. This is really nice as well. Super thick, fuzzy, Nike vest. So pick that up. Nike shorts do good. Nike golf shorts do really well for me. I don't pick up any of the athletic shorts. Maybe if I got them for free, someone gave them to me for free, I'd list them. But the Nike golf shorts sell really well. Go list it on Marketplace. Yeah. I love listing on Poshmark. Yeah, Poshmark's really good for women's clothing too. All my hard goods I sell Facebook Marketplace. Unless I do fine antiques or something high end. I have different collectors. But here's a brand to look for, Rhone. So Rhone's a really good brand to look for. It's like a Lululemon, and it sells like Lululemon. And this was $5. This will probably sell for 25 to 30 bucks. So that's a good pickup right there, the Rhone. I also found 3 of these. I had to look these up. Usually I don't have to look stuff up, but these are that, I don't even know how to pronounce her. It's Calais. It's a Carrie Underwood workout brand or whatever. But these are actually rash guards. So these are rash guards that you wear at the beach. There were 3 of them, all of them medium, right next to each other, $5 a piece. I saw them selling on eBay for like 30 bucks plus shipping. So I picked up all 3, and this is a super good tip for you. All you have to do is take pictures of one, and on eBay just list that you have 3. So all it takes is taking pictures of one, you list one, put in 3, and all 3 are in there. So I love selling multiple items. Do I sell socks? Smartwool socks. Smartwool socks do well for me. I can't think of any other brand, but I do Smartwool socks that are new. They don't sell used socks, I don't think, at the stores. So Lucky Prayer jeans, I've been straying away from Lucky unless they're special. These are made in the USA, white oak denim, which means they're salvaged, which denim lovers love. Denim lovers love salvaged jeans. And you'll see that on the bottom hem. You'll see the red 2 lines. That's a good thing. That tells you they're salvaged. Really high-end companies make salvaged jeans. And again, these are Lucky brand white oak. Do I sell socks? Yes, definitely not used. Definitely not used underwear either. And if you're just now joining and you missed any of this, I've already gone through probably at least 50 items. You can check it out on my YouTube channel, Search Up Finds on YouTube. I post up on there all the time, and you can see what I bought and how much I sell it for all the time. Do you know if Pokemon empty tins? I don't know Pokemon empty tins sell well. That's something to look up on eBay, sold comps. Just look up tins, click the toggle for sold comps, and then maybe do it highest to lowest, and you can see. So here's Beta brand. This is a good brand to look for. $5. These are their joggers. So it has the 2 zips, and the jogger means it has a cuff on the bottom. That's like a tighter cuff. That means it's a jogger. So I think I bought 1 or 2 of those. Here's a Patagonia shirt I bought. I normally don't pick up Patagonia t-shirts like this, but this one was only $2, and the logo it had no cracks or anything. I don't even know if this has been worn. Usually you'll see a little bit of crackling in it, and it doesn't. So I bought that for $2, picked it up. Also, this is something, I make connections in my town where I have people who want vintage items or like certain items. I have people who want racing stuff. I live in Indianapolis, so you can imagine how much racing stuff I find. This is just a regular old racing t-shirt. It was $2. So the connections I've made with him, I buy these for $2, I sell them to him for $5. So I'll just fill a bucket up with these shirts and then sell them to him for $5 a piece. So make connections around your town if you can. How do you get to know brands so well? Because I've been doing this since 2015. I've just done it for so long. It's like going into anything, going into any career. The longer you do it, the more you know. So here are some Polo Ralph Lauren swim trunks that scream unique. So look at these surfer guys on here. There's the Polo Ralph Lauren hit right there. They are a good size XLT, which is XL tall. So they're bigger. They're like unworn condition lined, and they were only $2. These will probably sell for minimum 25, I bet. So $2 into 25. Yeah, and honestly, I found out my brands by doing my own stuff, but also watching people like myself online. So I would go to YouTube back in 2015, which isn't the greatest place now to learn. People are on TikTok doing it. But that's how I learned back in the day. I'd watch people, I'd see what they looked at, see what they found, and then I'd go search for those brands myself. So follow my YouTube channel. I put a lot of stuff on there like this that you could just play in the background. But I think I posted this week on one of my TikToks. This is a Tiger Woods polo, and it's new with tags, and I bought it at Ross for only $16.99, and they sell on eBay for 50 to 60 new. So I do a little bit of retail arbitrage. That means I go to retail stores, pick stuff up, and I sell it on eBay. But only one off. So they only had one of these. And I went to a few different Rosses. They only had one at all of them. So that was just a one-off item. You sell very large sizes as well. Yeah, the bigger the better for men's. Bigger the better for men's. This is also good. LL Bean flannels I do really well with, especially if they're fleece lined. If they're fleece lined, they bring almost double than a regular flannel. So this is a fleece lined flannel, and these do really well. I only paid $5 for it. The size is okay. It's just a medium. The bigger, in LL Bean, you'll find a lot of XL, 2XL. Those do really well. But this will do really well once the fall hits. Again, I'm a seasonal seller, so I'm just going to hold off on listing that until the fall. Do I buy from Marketplace? I do not buy from Marketplace. I know there are people. So I live in Indy, the metro area, so I have a lot of thrift stores that I can go to. But if I lived in a smaller area, I would totally get on Marketplace and look up items to sell. I know people that buy stuff on Marketplace or get stuff for free and list it on eBay. So that's another good route or another good way to sell stuff. I just have so many places to go. I do thrifting. That's how I resell. I thrift, I resell it. So these are just Lauren Ruff Lauren. I wouldn't recommend picking these up if they weren't new with tags. But I bought them for $5. They have this little houndstooth, like mini houndstooth, and they're all wool. So bought them for $5. These will probably sell for like 25 or 30. What's your suggestion in taking photos? I do it different than a lot of people. So I do every photo from my phone. So I have an iPhone, it has a good camera. I do a flat lay, and I take all my pictures. You can see it in my Surf's Up Finds on eBay, but I'm transparent. You can go look. You can see what I sold. You can see what I have for sale. It's a lot of items just like this. But I do all my pictures flat lay. I do my measurements flat lay too. That way you don't have to write them down. So I would also recommend just getting really good lighting. You want the lighting to be good. You don't want it to be bad. It can people might see it and just skip right over it because it's dark. But I got a whole bunch of these Peter Millar shirts. Peter Millar Summer Comfort I pick up. If they have a cool pattern, they're worth even more. This is like a polka dot pattern, so I picked that one up for sure. So this Peter Millar is $5. All these polos are $5. I'll probably sell them for around $25. That one I'll sell for more because it's got a better design. Here's a FootJoy with a cool design on it, and it's the athletic fit, which usually do a little bit better for me. It was $5 as well, but it does have a logo on the sleeve somewhere. I thought, no, it's on the front, but it's a golf course. So it's a golf course. It looks like it's Rio, so maybe it's like Southwestern. But that golf course, I didn't look it up, but it might be worth more because it's a desirable golf course. You always can buy from Facebook. Yeah. What's your suggestion? Taking photos? Da, da, da. So again, here's a straight down polo. I've been buying these. They've actually been selling. I didn't used to buy these, but this is a famous golf course, and that's going to help the value of this shirt. If it did not have this golf course, the shirt would probably sell for like $16 plus shipping. But because it has this logo, it will sell for more. Seems shady that you buy something for $5 and sell it for more. So yeah, I get that all the time. So here's a polo I bought for $5. This person's saying it's shady that I bought this for $5 and I sell it for more. They say it's shady. It's got a really good design to it. But the thing is, these are like $75 brand new. So I spend my time buying these. I spend all day long looking for these. I get them for $5. I sell them for $25. So those people that can't pay $75, they get them from me for $25. So they get a really good deal. Plus Goodwill gets my $5, which go towards programs. So it's actually not a bad way. It's not a bad way to list things. Or it's not shady at all. Yeah, it's not shady. People have a really big misconception on that, and it's okay. It is what it is. You can believe what you want, but people get to buy things for cheap. So what happens is Goodwill gets my $5, like this FootJoy shirt. So Goodwill gets my $5. They put it towards their good causes. And then someone gets to buy this FootJoy for half the price of what a normal store would sell it for. So Goodwill's happy, I'm happy, and the end person is happy. So everyone's happy, except for you, I guess. But here is I do not buy Lane Bryant, but this was new with tags. And they are overalls. They're denim overalls, and overalls are always kind of in, but they're denim overalls. I think they were $7.99. Yeah, they were $7.99 for me, so I'm going to throw these up on eBay. I don't know how much they'll go for, but I'm guessing probably 30 bucks. Gets them for free and sells them. Yeah, Goodwill's, I'm not gonna get into this, but yeah, Goodwill's the ultimate reseller. They're all about making money. They get all their good stuff, like these antiques. You'll never find at Goodwill anymore because they put them online and they sell them for as much money as they can, and their executives get paid almost $500,000. So that's what's shady. I was a teacher for 13 years, getting paid $50,000, and I think that's the ultimate non-for-profit is teaching. So I don't have a problem with what I'm doing right now. The Polo Ralph Lauren full zip. This is a full zip sweater vest, I guess is what I put it at, or a sweater, yeah, vest, because there's no sleeves. But it was $5.99, and these always do well for me, especially they have the zipper pockets. Again, I'll sell this in the fall for probably $25, $27 plus buyer pays shipping. Every store resells, exactly. I don't want to get into that just because if you're here, you're looking to probably resell too, and I'm here to help you. So I'm not going to get into the negativity, but Oakley does really well. Oakley does really well for me if they are these pants like this. So these are used multi-purpose. So people use these for golf. They're golf pants, but also like pit crew pants. So I have friends who used to do motocross, and they would wear these in the pits of the motocross, or like, or maybe even like NASCAR or Sprint Cup or whatever. But that's what they do. Let me also see. This I paid up for a little bit. I was kind of hesitant, but they do so well. So Polo Ralph Lauren patchwork shirts. So this is what you call patchwork. When you see these different patches of material that are sewn together, and they look like a big quilt, homemade quilt. It even has the horse on it. I actually paid $10 for this. But look these up online. You'll see how much they do. If you find the pants patchwork by Polo Ralph Lauren, I think they sell for close to $100. I actually have a pair of Brooks Brothers that I need to list or have listed on my eBay store. So yeah, patchwork does well, especially in Lauren Ralph Lauren. What do you pick up? OOB? What you pick up OOB? What's OOB? What's OOB? I picked this up yesterday. If you were with me for that crazy live, so I went in, if you're new or didn't follow me yesterday, I went in to Goodwill late in the day. I went in to basically say, like, this is what happens when you go late in the day. You miss all the good stuff. I was completely wrong. They had so much good stuff that came out. So they had this Carhartt with a vintage tag. I've never seen a work shirt Carhartt that has this duck cotton with these button cuffs. I paid $20 for it. So in my mind, I'm like, I couldn't look it up because I was on my phone talking to everyone. And so what I'll do is just look up the SKU right here, and I'll see how much it sells for. In my mind, I thought, listen, for $20, I'll at least get my money back out of it. So that's how I pictured this. But people online were saying they go for a lot more because they're unique. So here we go. Next item. I told you I got a lot, guys. I told you I got a lot. This is a big haul. Tiger Woods. This is a blade collar. I love picking up blade collars. I'll probably sell this for around $32 plus buyer pays shipping. So that's how much I'll sell that for. I got a whole bunch of blade collars yesterday. Let's see. Actually, I'm going through other stuff now. These are all from yesterday. Again, carbon to cobalt. Still picking this brand up. It still sells really well. So that's a good brand to pick up. They sell well, like $5 and probably $25 plus buyer pay shipping. This is a Bolo brand to look for. This is definitely a Bolo brand to look for. You might see the logo on the back somewhere, but this is a golfing brand, and these sell for quite a bit of money, way better than Peter Millar, Under Armour, Nike. It was only $5. I think I'll be able to sell this for around $40. $40 max somewhat. I'll let you guys keep talking. Again, if you're just coming in here, I'm going to post this whole live on my YouTube channel. So follow me on YouTube. And I post a lot of my lives on YouTube, so you can go back through and see some of the stuff. I mean, I'm going through over 100 items. So this is like when people ask me, what items do well? Watch videos like this. I'm going through 100 items of things that do well. This is an Eileen Fisher, and it's a pure silk like cardigan. It's got a really nice purple. I'll probably actually list this right now because it will do well. It's very lightweight, but it was 100% silk. I looked up the material, and it was $5.99. Eileen Fisher does well if it's in a very good material or if it's a larger size. I got a whole bunch of new with tags Nike stuff for the golf shirt. The golf brand. All right, the golf brand says the name of the label. I'm going to let you guys pronounce it. K-Juice, I don't know, but here's the name. Write it down. Write it down. Or go to my YouTube. You can come back later and watch all the stuff I listed. So there you go. There's the brand name. That brand sells for really well, but you don't find it very often. I really don't find that brand often. New with tags Nike, just basic quarter zip. I actually paid $10 for this because it was new with tags. This will sell for around like $35. So I'll make $20 or so off that. And then here's some more blade collars. I love my blade collars in Nike. If you don't know what that are, there's no fold over. So there's no fold over collar on these. These are called blade collars and they sell really well for me. Here's another one. And what I also do, I have a lot of these that I've actually not a lot, but I have a couple that I've sold. So what I'll do is take pictures of these and just put sell similar. So it will take me like 10 minutes to, or 10 seconds to list. Take me a minute to take the photos and probably 30 seconds to list. Here's another one of these. So there's that brand again. This brand sells for really good money. So that brand sells for really good money. If you're looking for, yeah, K-Juice. Blade. Someone said, what's Blade? Blade collar. I just had it. Where'd it go? All my stuff fell. So, I don't know where it went, but there was one. Tiger Woods, a blade collar. This is a blade collar. See how it doesn't look like a normal collar? There's no fold in it. It just goes, when you wear it like that. It almost looks like a Henley, a button-up Henley. But that's a blade collar, and this is a Tiger Woods, which ups the value. Tiger Woods stuff does way better. This is a brand that people said, get. Again, I'm always learning new brands. They're always coming out with new brands. But this, like, whatever this is, this brand supposedly does really well, or does okay. So there are actually two of these shirts together. And so what I'll do, they were $5 a piece. What I'm going to do is take a really good photo of the thumbnails and lot them up together and sell them together as a lot because they were the same size and someone will probably want both of them. I'll make sure I heard you right. Yeah. Frank and Eileen sells very well. Sold $5 sweater for $80 in 2 days. Frank and Eileen. Wow, that's good. Where do you get all the clothes with tags? It's very sporadic. It's almost like you have to be at the right place at the right time. So my Goodwill, and I have some really good ones coming from yesterday, but my Goodwills, they put stuff out new with tags. They put stuff out used. It just depends. It's all about timing. Like I got there right when they rolled out a cart and it was all new with tags. FootJoy shorts, they do well for me. They do better than the pants. The pants with the athletic fit do really well for me. But for $3.99, I'll sell these for $18 or $20 plus Firepay shipping. And I have a whole bunch. These will take 30 seconds to take pictures, probably 30 seconds for me to list. So really quick. Also, I'm located in the Indianapolis area. These are Linkjoy. Linkjoy is a pretty good brand to look for. Do your comps. The polos don't do as well, but their pants do well for me and their shorts do well for me. These were $3.99. They're a bigger size. And with golf brands, you want to look for the golf ball marks. I'm not just going to say ball marks. The golf ball marks or like the T marks right here on the shorts. If you find that, just pass them up because they're really hard to get out. You probably won't get them out. You can, but you probably won't. I've also found the same place, some Travis Matthew shorts. Again, a really good size. Travis Matthew. These shorts will probably sell for around $22 plus buyer pay shipping. I paid $4 for them. And here's another pair with the cool print. Travis Matthew. Pick these up. I posted these on my Instagram. I'll post stuff throughout the week on my Instagram. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Surfs Up Finds. I have a link in my bio. We'll keep going through. So here are some awesome brands that I found yesterday that were new with tags. Not awesome brands, they're all pretty much the same. But they just rolled out a cart with UK, which is Kentucky, and Kentucky fans are diehard. Tiger Woods new with tags polo. This thing retails for, I think one of them said $100, but $5.90 or $4.99, so $5 into this UK polo shirt, Tiger Woods. This will sell in a heartbeat if I price it right. I'll probably price these around $40, $45, and they'll sell super quick. So I have another one here. Again, Tiger Woods, UK, new with tags, $5. It has a better back, so that will sell really well. I also, with it, found this Brown University. And again, if you don't know Brown, it's Ivy League. There goes your Ivy. This was new with tags. Nike paid $4.99 for it. This should probably sell for around the same, $30, $40, something like that. Buyer pays shipping. RXL polo shirt. There's a RXL polo shirt. Bought that for $4.99. These are selling for around $20 for me, plus buyer pays shipping. How do I know what to price it at? You look up sold comps on eBay. So you go to eBay, you type in the item. Let's say Nike University of Kentucky polo, and you click on the side. You'll put sold listings, and then you put used. So you want to do both of those, or new if you have new with tags. So that's what you do. It's $5, and you'll see how much to list your items for. So if this sells, this will probably sell for around $20. Most of the sold items will be around $20 for these, so I'll list it for around that price. Here's another one, UK, new with tags, Tiger Woods. They had it out for $5. It was a no-brainer pickup. That will sell well. I showed one of these earlier. Another Polo Ralph Lauren 3XB. With Polo Ralph Lauren, the bigger the better. So this is a 3XB with another red pony, so it sticks out a little bit better. Paid $4 or $5 for this. Paid $5 actually, and it will sell for around $23, maybe $22. I'll have to check the condition over. Bought this as well. It's the Polo Ralph Lauren, $5, but it has the this is the rugby. So it has the rugby collar, it has the rugby shoulder pads, and it has the rugby elbows. And these sell for much better than regular long sleeve polo shirts that are have the button up like that. It's $5. This will probably sell for $30 once fall hits. I'll wait till fall to sell that. Do you have room to negotiate? Do I leave room? Yeah. So for some of my items, I'll do or best offer. So I don't know exactly, but I might list this. Let's say I'll do 50 or best offer. So I'll let people offer me, or sometimes they'll bite right away. Again, went down the aisle, saw, well, I wear Lululemon. I thrift it and I wear it. And I saw that, so I knew right away. These three little hits right here, a ripped out tag. I knew it was Lululemon, so there you go, $5. Pick that up. This is actually a men's long sleeve. Men's sell better than women's for me in Lululemon. And there's bag number 3. And now I have my 4th bag. If you're just coming in, you can follow me on YouTube and you can see everything that I found. I'm a reseller, and I buy clothes and sell them for more money, and that's how I make a living. Now, I was a teacher, but this is what I do now. So these are Peter Millar women's, which I normally don't like picking up women's, but it had a nice look on the back. And Crooked Stick is a PGA golf course. So for $5.99, I thought I'll get this, and I think I could sell it for around $20 or more. Again, Peter Millar women's stuff does not sell near as well. Are you live on YouTube? I'm not live on YouTube right now. I'm not live on YouTube. So here we go. Here we go. North Face women's rain jacket. So this is something I would list right now in the spring as soon as I can. It's a rain jacket. It's super lightweight. This will ship first class, so super cheap. This was also $5.99. They didn't put the tag on it because they told them not to, but they priced it at $5.99. Again, just a women's basic North Face rain jacket. Be careful. A lot of times these rip apart on the hoods. I don't know if because like hairspray or whatever, but they rip apart at the hood. So watch out for that. Same thing with Marmot and REI. So I thrift 5 days a week, everybody. Try to thrift 5 days a week. This week I was different. I was out of town for a little bit, but here's another North Face down jacket, women's, and I paid, again, $15 for this one. But this will sell really well for me in the winter. So what I'm going to do, I'll just hold off for it. And this is, again, another $5.50 fill down. So you can list these right now. They will sell, but they sell better for me in the winter. So I'll hold off on that in the winter because I have so many spring and summer stuff that I need to sell now. So if you're new, I would recommend you selling or listing everything you have right away. Again, men's Lululemon. It had the rip out tag, and on the bottom back corner, it had, well, maybe not on the bottom back corner. Yeah, it did. Bottom back corner, it had the second generation. Actually, this is the third generation Lululemon tag. So that's the third generation right there, Lululemon. The second generation is the regular one, and then they went to this one, and now they're back to the regular one. So all men's new Lululemon now have the circle dot because everything's unisex. So everything's unisex at Lululemon now. Check these out. I didn't get much vintage stuff this week. I didn't find much vintage, but these are vintage Guess jeans. They're the true vintage, because sometimes they'll have like the makeup vintage and they'll remake it. But this is the true vintage Guess jeans, and they're white, so they're actually pretty cool. They're kind of baggy. These were $7.99. I bet you I'll sell these for around $32 shipped. How much time will it take you to list and sell all these items? It just depends. It just depends. So a lot of these items I already have listed or I sold. So all I have to do are take the pictures, which takes me 15 to 30 seconds per item, and I'll just sell similar. And when I sell it similar, it takes me probably 30 seconds to list that item too. You might have seen this in one of my TikToks, this Snap-on jacket. So I picked up this Snap-on jacket for only $10. It had the American flag. Anything Snap-on is really good money. They're like the best tools, and so their clothing brand does really well. They don't mass produce it. So Snap-on, this is a jacket. I think it's unworn. It's in perfect condition. It's super crispy, there's no wrinkles. So that might be listed new without tags. I'll have to look more at it. Yeah, I just sell on eBay. Unless it's hard goods, I'll sell locally. But you can sell Poshmark, Mercari, Depop, eBay. There's even things that you can do to cross-list it all. I'm a one-man show. My wife works, and I've been doing this for a long time, and eBay works out for me. So this is a Nautica blazer, which I would never recommend for people to pick up unless it was new with tags and had something special about it. This one is linen. So this one is linen. It's got a nice blue color, and it's new with tags. So I paid $7.99 for this, and I think I'll be able to sell that pretty quickly at like $35, $40. What do you mean sell similar? So if you go to eBay and you look up an item, you can scroll down, and there'll be a little tab that says sell similar. If you click sell similar, let's say you look up Peter Millar and you have a purple one just like this. You look up a purple one online and you want to sell it. What you do is click on that purple one you found, then scroll down. It'll say sell similar. You click the sell similar, and it'll ask you if you want to keep the photos. You'll say no, and it'll have that whole listing there. You just have to fill in the photos, fill in the size, and make sure like the weight's in there and stuff like that. Look at put your description in it if you want. But it makes things super easy, especially if they're your own item. Like I have probably 25 Peter Millars listed right now, so it'll take me no time to list this. It'll take me 15 seconds to 30 seconds to take pictures of it, and the same amount of time to list it on my phone. Again, I list everything on my phone. So how many miles a week do you drive thrift? So I bought a new car in October, and it already has like 12,000 miles on it. So I put a lot, but it's my business. I can write off the miles, and it's actually an electric car. So I charge it at my house. My business is out of my house, so I get to write that off too, or a portion of my square foot. So these are Harley Davidson jeans. They have these zips and these like riveted, whatever you call those. Forget the name of them. But the studs, they're called studded. So the studded jeans, Harley Davidson is good year round, especially in the summer, actually, because they'll wear these on their bikes and they'll hit the road. Yeah, so here's AG. Again, AG has gone downhill for me, but I still pick them up if they are the Graduate, or if they're the Tellus, or if they are, I forget the last one, but not the Protege, not the Hero. So it just depends. See, these are tailored leg. I think that the Tellus are slim legged, but these were Graduate. I only pick up if they're long and they're like a darker color and they don't look like they've been worn, which these don't. They look brand new. They don't have the wallet. The wallet will always leave a nice rub pocket in the back, but these were $7.99. I'll sell these for $25 plus shipping. So how many? Yep. So again, if you're just now joined, I'm going to put this whole thing on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. So you can follow me at Surfs Up Finds on YouTube. I have some other stuff, lots of stuff on there you can watch and educate yourself. So I found these huge women's Abercrombie and Fitch jeans, and they were only $7.99, but the bigger the better for reselling purposes. And so I picked these up for $7.99, Abercrombie and Fitch. Here's a Bolo brand if you don't know it already. Cool. So Cool is a really good Bolo brand. There's the little hit you want to look for Cool. I've sold a ton of these over the years. $5. These still sell well. They sell them at REI. So this is a really good brand. This will probably sell for 25 to 30 bucks. The Everett. Yep, the Everett AG. Everett. Yep, that's right. And then another Vineyard Vines pair of shorts. These are doing worse and worse for me. As soon as I cannot sell these anymore for how much I price them at, I'll stop picking them up. But I still sell them for $18. They smell like perfume. But normally I don't pick up anything that have a scent. So I'm gonna put these in a separate pile and wash these. I don't wash anything I get unless it has a scent to it. But most of the items I get are really good quality items. So these were $3.99. I'll sell them for $18 plus shipping. Yeah, the Everetts. So here's a pair of Lululemon pants that I found, women's, and they have this like kind of like a polka dot design going all the way down the leg, and it's like a mesh. So I picked these up. These were $4.99, and I will sell those for probably in the 20s. They don't sell like they used to. Here is a Nike with the USA football. New with tags. It's not NFL football. It's USA football, which is like the youth. I paid $10. I paid up for these, I'd say. So I paid up for these. I'll probably sell this at actually this. It's a quarter zip. I'll probably sell it for around $32. So I'll make 20 on that. Told you guys I had a lot of stuff. Here's a Travis Matthew, just regular polo. And it has the Travis Matthew on the collar in red, so it sticks out. People want stuff that has the hit on it, so it sticks out so people know what they're wearing. It was $5. It's a 2XL. Probably sell this for in the 20s plus buyer pays shipping. Let me see. What else? Again, another pair of Duluth. So Duluth fire hose, if they are these cargo pockets, I pick them up for the right price, $7.99 or $4.99. These are $4.99. If they have the big studs and they're in good condition, I pick these up. These sell really well for me, especially around the fall time. People doing yard work and stuff, I'm guessing. I'm not sure. But they sell well for me. So those were $4.99. I'll probably sell them for $26 plus buyer pays shipping. Here's a Carhartt work shirt. It's actually like a cambray shirt or whatever, but it's 3XLT, so it's large. It was $5. So I'll pick this up all day long, Carhartt for $5. And sell it, especially if the size is really big. So if the size is really big in Carhartt, I'll pick it up. Let's see. What's up, Kayla? All right, so here is a Tundra. Now, Coogee is the ultimate brand, right? Tundra is it's like a brand below it, but it's like way down here because there's nothing in between. It's just like Coogee at the top, then Tundra right here. You can find Tundras that look identical to Coogee. This one doesn't, but I still sell these. So this is a Tundra sweater with this like leather embroidered on the front. It's kind of got this geometric shape on it, but these will still sell for me for like $28 to $30. And I think it's Stan Allen, STANALAN maybe, I forget, but they kind of have the same design. You'll see the 3D cable on those too. They look like Coogees, but these Tundras still sell well for me. So I picked these up, $5. I don't know exactly how much that one go for. My guess is around 30. So Kayla, I've told everyone they can follow me on YouTube. I've gone through about 100 items so far that I found this week that I need to process, take the tags off, and put them in my bins for summer, spring, or fall and winter. So this I just picked up today. I couldn't find many comps, but it was a collab, and sometimes you just there's a hunch in you. It's like, I'm going to pick it up. So it was $5. It's this collab Reshake and Popeye. Reshake and Popeye. I'm not sure. You guys might say, oh, that's awful. It might be awful, but what I looked up didn't look too bad. So it's got this big graphic on the back. It's like a streetwear shirt for sure. Obviously, it's a collab. A lot of the collabs do the X. So reshake in Popeye, and I didn't see one just like it. So I picked it up for $5. We'll see how it does. Sometimes you have to do that. Same place I picked up. This was today actually after my kid's soccer game. Picked this up. It has a nice kind of pattern to it. It's just a Nike regular polo shirt, and it's XL. Again, Nike doesn't do as well. The golf polos don't do as well as they used to. But since I have so many listed, this will take me no time to list. And it's $5, so I can sell these really quickly if I list it quickly, which I can. Here's a FootJoy sweater. This is actually a wool blend sweater, and it's FootJoy. You don't find many wool FootJoy sweaters, and when I do, I pick them up. There's $5. Again, I'll sell this in the fall. If you're ever finding wool, you want to look for holes. You'll find holes in it often or sometimes, and that can obviously kill the value. So I looked over it. There were no holes. I had the FootJoy embroidery on the back, so I picked that one up. Let's see. Nice sweater. Yeah, it is a nice sweater. They do make. Okay, so I picked up 2 Carhartt flannels. I wasn't sure on these. If you guys are thrifters yourselves, there's always those times where you're like, should I or should I not? Should I or should I not? And I decided to do it. So they're Carhartt flannels. They were only $5 a piece. But what I'll do, they're the exact same size, exact same like hit right here on the pocket. And they're an okay size. They're large. So what I'm going to do is just fold them up together and then lot them together. So I'll sell them as a lot on eBay, and I will lot these up and sell them in the fall. So I'll sell those in the fall. And here is another. Well, actually, yeah, there's another one of those USA new with tags. Actually, we went over these. Yeah, we already hit those. Here are some polo pants, jeans, I should say. They were new with tags. They were $10, so I'll pay up for Polo Ralph Lauren new with tags. So these were new with tags. The Sullivan Slim, and they're 33, 32. So kind of a unique size, but anytime I find Polo Ralph Lauren new with tags, I usually pick it up if it's under $10. They sell pretty quick. With it being FootJoy, would you list for golf season? I could. So that's a good question. So you must have been here for a while. I sell seasonally. So since it's a sweater, I usually wait until fall or winter. But I always tell people, just because I do that, it doesn't mean you should do that. When I first started as a side hustle, every single thing I found, I listed right away. It will sell year round. That could sell year round. But I have so many items that are like shorts and polos that will sell better right now that take priority over that sweater. But yes, it would. So I could sell that. Again, another pair of these Duluth Fireflex hose. They were $5. They have the big rivets. They have the big cargo shorts. These are cargo pockets. They always sell well for me. I just sold a pair of shorts the other day, maybe yesterday. They always do well for me. And we're getting down to the bottom of the stack. So I found this. This is actually, shout out to you. Kayla, are you still in here? Kayla, all right. All right, subbed on YouTube. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. I'm going to pin you, actually. So, person I just pinned, Kay the Book Nerd. Her and her husband do full-time reselling. They're awesome. They know their stuff. I actually started looking at this brand because of you. And again, I've been doing this for a long time, just like you guys. But Aloe, I never really looked at this brand. I pass it up often. And this is like a cropped top sweatshirt. And it's a crew neck. And I looked up the comps and they were really good. So I appreciate it. So for $5, I think these sell for around maybe 25. You can correct me. But I looked it up. There's the hit on the back. But they sell, these are like a Lululemon, but a little bit down from Lululemon. But they sell really well. You and my wife are like, that's a good brand. Yeah, so see, love some aloe. So that's a good brand to be on the lookout for. Again, I just went through over 100 items that I picked up this week. You can follow me on my YouTube. I'm going to post this actually on YouTube if you missed it. And if you're looking for brands to sell, I also answered a lot of questions during it. Just check out that video. That's how I learned all my stuff. I watched videos in the background of what I was doing, like at work, or listened to them, and that's how I found out brands to sell. So I appreciate your time. And yeah, never heard of them, Aloe. This is the brand. So Aloe, it's a good brand. So if you don't follow, again, if you don't follow, you can follow Kay the Book Nerd right here. Kay the Book Nerd. Her and her husband. He has also a TikTok, and it's K-Way Shop. But they're actually doing a Whatnot show tonight, where I think they'll probably sell a lot of this. They do a lot of workout gear tonight, so follow them on TikTok, and you'll find their Whatnot show tonight at 8:30. They sell their stuff super cheap. You get a discount if you use their code. Great people, and they sell stuff for super cheap. So I'm going to leave it here. I appreciate you guys for giving me the follow and the likes, and I hope you learned some things. I'll see you next time. Appreciate your time.